This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Y'all know I'm on a boat! Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with another episode of Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. In the last episode, we finally found the Shrieking Eels! No, we found ourselves finally Shia, but we gotta meet him on his lab to, get the ship running and ship shape, because it's not quite ship shape yet. We're on the sea right now fighting monsters. But anyway, these killer eels, most of the things on the sea are weak to fire, so except for like the harpies that you can fight over here. So, but shrieking eels, I call them shrieking eels just because of Princess Bride. Killer eels have 128 HP. They're sea type, so if you have the sea ring, which we haven't gotten that yet, I think, but we'll get that actually pretty soon, maybe today. They're weak to fire, resistant to water, 254 experience, 100 gold. They don't have any drops. So, usually what I do for this is I quit the fire ring to Jerin and then just have her finish off all the monsters. It's usually the most effective way to go in this case. So, alright. Yeah, there we go. And we just need to keep, well, as soon as the game wants me to continue forward. Oh, we got another new enemy here, Red Stars. I didn't think the sea life was this dangerous, but who knew? Red Stars, they have 157 HP, C-type, weak to fire, resistant to water, 260 experience, 124 gold. They don't have any unique drops. And harpies, but we fought them before. Just bolt the harpy and fire the red stars, and that should be enough damage. Oh, did I not? I thought she did more damage with her bolt spell against harpies. Did I accidentally unequip the bolt or flash ring? Let me check really quick. Oh, that's right. I gave her the blast ring for a bit. The blast ring is more useful when we hit later levels with Lufia, when she gets her next to one of her bigger, stronger spells. So I probably should leave it on flash for now. Until then. Yeah, we got the whole wide world ocean open to us. And more killer eels, of course. I'm just going to leave it in just because, like I said, it doesn't take me very long to fight these guys anyway. So, yeah. Oh, whoops. Didn't realize I got to turn that quickly. Yeah, the defense, I don't ever go over the defense thing. If you shield it, it reduces your damage by a bit, but also gets your turn faster. Neat mechanic. Not a lot of games do that. Most games just waste your turn if you use defense, and I'm not really a big fan of that, even if it's useful in some games. Not all RPGs really take advantage of the defense stat. Anyway, we find ourselves on the island of, actually, what was the name of it again? Sorry. Carvis, which is Shia Lab number 3, as we can see here. So, alright. And we get a mind potion here. Let's give that to... God, I really need to clean my inventory out. Give that to Lufia. 2 intelligence. Professor Rull is in the basement. You don't say. How's Falcon doing? I designed her engine. Is she running okay? As far as I know, she's running fine, which is good. Too bad you don't really have a name, lady, but alright, let's go find Shia and see what we can do to get this thing fixed. So, let's see, what's this lady say? Does this oil smell wonderful? All my fatigue disappears when I'm here. Do you want to try some? We're trying oil? Are we smelling the oil, or are we actually drinking the oil? Is this like some therapeutic nonsense? Like some hippy-dippy stuff? See, don't you feel better now? I guess we do. I guess technically in this game it works. But anyway, this is, since now we can teleport here, so now we got clerical services. Even this place has RG. So this is a great place to come back to heal for free if you want to. And there's the base for everything. But anyway, let's talk to Shia, see what he wants us to do now. So, I've been waiting for you. I know you could just arrive, but could you go to Baku and bring back a man called Koopa? You should go and get him yourself. Yeah, exactly. Why do I have to do it? Aguro. Sorry, Professor. He's a really good fellow, but sometimes he behaves badly. His mind is worse. What? I just told the truth. Man, Jerin throwing shade at Aguro for some reason. Listen, you two, don't start here. Professor, you want us to bring Cooper back here? Yes, Koopa is my right-hand man. I really need him to help me repair the Falcon. He's probably the cleric's hut in Baku. You'll find it if you travel due west. I'll be here preparing things. I'll let you handle Koopa. Now, I actually don't want to go to Baku yet because we lose out on something if we go there way too early. And now that we have the ship, we actually have free reign of the sea. So, I think Koopa's at the cleric's hut in Baku. It's west of here. So, I actually want to do some traveling. So, this episode's going to be just basically just getting all the towns unlocked for my warp spell, and then getting an item specifically that you would lose out on if you went straight for Cooper and Baku. So, all right, so let's go and travel. So I want to go basically north for quite a bit. So fight whatever we fight. And we got some harpies over here. So I'll just flash them. I don't know why. I said a lot of these battles aren't going to be too difficult, so I don't mind showing them off and not cutting them out. Because, like I said, sometimes it's a little bit annoying to cut out battles and stuff like that. So, and like I said, the battles don't take too long. All right, nice. Okay. Ooh. Oh, nice. Yeah. At this point, Aguro and Vol are gonna, or MC if you want to call them that, are gonna get really high MP boosts. All right, this is Reef Island. We'll have to go here eventually, but I just want to unlock the town. All right, this is the town of Chauchet or Chauchet. Not sure. I usually use French pronunciations when it comes to stuff like this, because English is weird. And yes, I know English, but well, that's debatable, I think. Ah, more killer eels. Nothing we can't handle. Yeah, too bad. I wish I was higher levels. Like, I wish I fought more mimickers by this point. Oh well, whatever. Just gotta keep spinning. Yeah, there's really nothing really unique to the mimickers. Really nothing unique to the eels that I'm aware of. All right, we want to go. Yeah, usually about here is where I want to start going up north. More red stars. I'm trying to think what else to really add to the commentary in this part where we're on the island. Yeah, Lufia can get smacked quite a few times from this place. But none of the monsters on the sea are going to be too heinous because, you know, because we're actually supposed to be able to go, you know, traveling around and stuff like that. So, actually, just might as well have MC. I'm just going to call him MC from now on. Because you can name him whatever you want. And I don't think there's a canon name for main character. I'd have to look it up. I think he's generic name, so you call him whatever you want. So, and more shrieking eels. Whoops! Oh, great. Yeah, she's so fast she gets her turn after defending. Yeah, as soon as by the end of the game, Jerin's gonna be like getting double turns on enemies. That's why you want to give her agility stuff. Although these guys might kill her if I'm not too careful. And we should be at the island here pretty soon. So. Ah, Lufia gained a level. Nice. Alright. Probably should heal. Oops. Yeah, we don't have the next healing spell yet. I think it's like quite a few levels till we get that one. Yeah, I think I want to keep going north. I mean, I'll cut battles out if it gets really... Okay, there's the next island. Alright, find ourselves on the town of Frederia? Why did you call yourself Fred? What's up with that nonsense? Now, I'm not going to talk to people. I'll do that when I actually need to come here. The main reason I came here is for the shops. Like, there's a really good shop here. Although the stuff here is very expensive at this point in the game. Look at that cost. Woo, boy. Alright, so yeah, I want to buy... the problem is I don't have the money to buy quite a few items right now. So I'm only going to pick and choose certain ones. Now, I could... Actually, what can I sell right now? I want to keep the smoke balls just in case. I could sell the blast ring because I can buy it back later, but... let me double check. I think I could sell the glass robe now. Yeah. I really should do this off screen because there's really nothing unique about. Let's see, yeah, I can sell most of the stuff I can sell now just because we're about to get. This will give me some extra cash too because of what I mean, we're gonna sell the high arrows. I'm not gonna do anything with that. Brawn helm, glass cap. Yep. Yeah, I'm really bad about selling my stuff, and I could probably sell a lot of the rings too, to tell you the truth. Oh yeah, I gotta sell that relic blade. I'm not gonna actually equip it. I don't know why I kept that. Keep the elven bow for later. Oh yeah, we don't need an empty bottle. Empty bottle, I think, does like a minor amount of damage. Oh yeah, I can sell the big arrows now. Because now that we have the flash ring, we got plenty of MP and all that other stuff, I can get rid of these old items. They were useful for what they were, but not anymore. Same with the ghost ring. I probably don't even need that anymore. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Anyway, I want to buy the Grand Blade for Aguro there. So, yeah, 38,000. Anyway, equip that to him. Yeah, look at that. Holy crap, look at that attack boost. Yeah, this is going to help us out later on in the game, so that way random battles won't be as bad. Actually, they weren't bad before, but the fact that now you can go across the sea and basically buy whatever you want, you know, you can, yeah, they do almost have the best armor in the game. So, we have the best armor money can buy. So, okay, do I have the money to buy a lot of this stuff now? Probably not. Let's see, carbo plates. Yeah, I have enough for a couple of carbo plates for the guys. So, buy 2 of those. And then, let's see, clear silk for Lufia. Let's see, do I have enough for carbo shields? No. Well, actually, if I equip the stuff, I will. Like I said, we're really cutting this really close, so... Carbo plate, yeah, once it gets up to 122. And then silk. Now, I don't buy everything of everything, because some of the stuff I will find eventually, and I can afford to not have to worry about having it at the time, so... That should give me a little extra money to buy those shields. Yeah. Okay. A couple of carbo shields. Yeah. And then... Do I have a, let's see, cap? I don't have enough for the cap or helm. So I'll have to come back later for those. And I only want to buy one of those when I do get those. Kite shields. These at least help me for now, and I can always warp back here later on. Now, I could technically sell some other stuff to get enough money. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even have enough to buy any of those. So, but yeah, remember the Carbo Helm. We want to buy that for main character or hero. Actually, I might just call him hero. That makes more sense. And then we want to buy a cap for Lufia whenever I get enough gold. So I'll come back later to get those. Or at least, yeah, I can't really think of anything else to really sell at this point. Yeah, I said I could sell the rings, but I'm really bad about just keeping stuff forever. Oh well. Yeah, remember those items for later. We'll be back here eventually. Well, I'll come back off screen to buy them. I'm just saying I will come back to buy that stuff. So I think that's it for here. Like I said, I'll talk to the people whenever story-wise I need to come back here later on. So, okay. All right, time for to go to the next spot. So, okay. So this one I need to see. Yeah, I think I want to go on the land for a bit. Oh yeah, we got another new enemy here. Lobster! Rock lobster! No, wait, there's a lobsterians. You know, lobsters used to be considered the, well, they are considered the, was it the, not cockroaches, maybe, was it cockroaches of the sea is what lobster used to call it? They used to be, lobsters used to be like the, well, we want cast flame on them. And bolt. Well, we'll have them attack just in case. You know, lobsters used to be called the bugs of the sea, and they were for poor people to eat. And then all of a sudden, rich people decided they liked it, and all of a sudden, the cost of lobster went up exponentially. Now, I like lobster, but it's not worth the cost that lobster is these days. Oh yeah, I should probably go over the stats of the lobsteria. They have 117 HP. They are C-type, weak to fire, resistant to water, have 260 experience, 90 gold, and they can drop goblets. Goblets is a item you can use in battle. I'm trying to remember what they actually, what it actually does. I think it's an attack item that does like water damage, I think. Some of those items I don't even remember using because, you know, most of them are kind of pointless. So, yeah, there's a lot of enemy. I do kind of like that the game has a lot of useless items just because it tries to make the game a little bit more realistic, but from like a true, like an RPG grinder or a guy who's trying to like, oh, we gained a level for hero there. Maybe I should have just called him hero. Just labeled him hero instead. Oops. I hate when I do that by accident. But like I said, Jerin gets her turn so fast, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this island here, we can't do anything with yet because we need story implications to actually go through the island. So, I gotta defend. So this is one of the few items we can't get to yet. Story-wise, we'll eventually come here, but not until the Falcon gets upgraded, if you know what I mean. All right, let's see. I want to go. I'm trying to remember when I want to go down. Yeah, we're trying to, like I said, trying to find all the towns. And more flame. Although we need to get to town here pretty soon because I'm running out of MP. Because flame does cost 10 experience or 10 MP every time I use it. So I do like the fact that they have so many different rings and abilities in the game that kind of affect different monsters. The sad thing is, though, most of the monsters really, or most of the items, you really can just eventually browbeat them. But I do like the fact that at least with the magic rings, there are at least a couple of them are pretty much useful for the whole game. Like I said, the flash ring, blast ring eventually will be really, really good. It's just you have to get. I mean, bang's not a bad spell. It's just there's the other spell. Now this, I have to be wary in this place because of the monsters on this island. They are very. This is in-game level stuff here. No. Uh-oh. 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 Ah! These are in-game. I'm just gonna run away. Yeah, these are. I'm not gonna go over them because we'll go over them when we actually get to it. This is in-game stuff, right? This is at the beginning of the game when we fought the last battle. These are in-game enemies. So, actually, yeah. Even though the stuff costs a lot here, I'm just gonna go to sleep. It's really only 100 gold. So, yeah, sleep at the town here, and then let's see. Yeah, really, I just want to unlock this place. Oh yeah, what was the name of the town again? I just I go into the towns. I'm forgetting their names. Okay. This is the town of Epro, but like I said, I'll mess with it when we actually get to Epro. All right, come on, come on. No. Well, good thing I kept all those smoke balls. Bye. Yeah, I'm not I mean, I could sell them, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So, all right, what I'm gonna do south. More killer eels. Yeah, in-game stuff. Yeah, I kept the smoke balls just in case I'd run into this island early. Now we could technically fight them, but they do quite a bit of damage, despite us having the really good gear at this point. But I don't want to risk death. You know, death approaches. You know what I mean? So let's see. I think I'm gonna keep going south. Let's see. I'm trying to remember now. I think there should be a town not too far off. Ow. God, Jerin keeps getting smacked. Although here pretty soon, Jerin is not going to worry about, I hope Aguro is so slow that we can finish him off before then. There we go. Yeah, not really getting a lot of experience, but I'm not here to gain experience, so. I'm here just to unlock stuff. Let's see. There it is. Alright, this is the town of Mars. Okay. Well, anyway, there's some more. I want to show you what... Actually, do I even have the money at this point? I might. I want to buy some equipment. Well, I will buy it. I don't know if I'll buy it right now. I want to buy a couple... Actually, I do have the money for it. I want to buy a couple of silver wrist ladies. Yeah, you get these eventually. But since they're cheap enough... yeah, I know I said I was going to save money for the carbo stuff. But we'll end up getting the money here eventually anyway, so... yeah, silver wrist for the ladies, give a nice boost to defense, plus 10. And this is a good piece of shields for them. Okay, I think that's all for this island, I believe. Because I think it's just the silver wrist I want. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Like I said, I'll talk to people when the plot actually requires me to go to these islands. So, alright, time for the next area. Let's see, that one I want to go down. I want to find a river. Ooh, we got a new enemy here, Psycho Clams. I didn't know eating clams could make you psycho, but then again, clams are definitely a risky business, if you know what I mean. For those who've eaten clams before or ever had to deal with that. Actually, I've never actually had clams. I've just heard of the nastiness of clams. But yeah, clams could cast Protect, which raises your magic defense against all for all characters. Jerin, I believe Jerin learns that eventually. Man, Psycho Clams have 102 HP, C-type, weak to fire, water elemental, 120 experience, 130 gold, no drops. So, all right, should be a river around here. Yeah, there it is. The river runs deep, my friends. All right, motorcycle clams. Just bolt the single one, flame the other ones. Oops, I was looking at my notes. I mean, even with their magic resistance, it's not going to be high enough to really protect them from the power of flame ring. Well, maybe they stack it up, but you can. I think you can only. There's diminishing returns if you cast the same spell over and over and over again. It's like half, and then a quarter, and then so forth and so on. But there is a limit. But yeah, still one bolt spell. Yeah, they can also defend, cast the defense spells and stuff like that. But like I said, by the time we get to them, we have enough. We have enough magic to where it doesn't matter. That is kind of the sad thing, is that sometimes you can get to a certain point, and monsters won't be much of a threat. Well, I might as well bolt you. I'll melee you guys. Because flame won't one-shot him. Although I guess I could still do it anyway. Yodel hee hoo. Can you yodel, viewers? I can't yodel. No. I like the idea of yodeling. It's a kind of a neat musical concept. But I cannot yodel. I can't really sing either, as you all have heard. Anyway, we find ourselves in the town of Herat. This just here just unlocked the town. Like I said, all these towns will eventually come to eventually. But now, we do not. More shrieking eels. I don't know why I call it the shrieking eels just because, like I said, it's hard not to say that. Maybe I should start. Well, actually, there's an area up ahead we're going to cut out a lot of battles for because it's going to take forever to go through it. Probably should. Let's see, what's our. Yeah, gold wise, we still don't have enough. So, this next area probably will give me enough gold. I think at some point we'll be able to. Man, too bad flame costs too much. Jerin needs more MP. I should maybe start giving it the. Was it the spell potions maybe? But I prefer giving them to the hero just because there's a lot of spells that he's going to be getting later on that are kind of costly, and I want him to have a decent amount of MP. And his MP growth isn't super high to begin with, so. More Lobsterians. Just melee you. I don't care if I could bolt you in the face. Maybe I should have bolted you so that would have finished you off. Well, that's my bad. It almost looks like the Lobsterians with their claws, and almost looks like they have mustaches. I always thought they had mustaches, which, I mean, technically if you look at a lobster or a crab or whatever, it kind of looks like they have kind of looks like they almost have mustaches because of the, forgot what, it's been forever since I've studied, what's it, studied the sea when it comes to, well, I mean, I guess you could say zoology. I'm trying to remember the study of just sea creatures in general. Marine biology. I guess it is just biology, I guess. I actually went to, when I was younger, well, actually, younger. Well, yeah, younger either way. I was in high school. And, or was I in middle school at the time? I think it was high school, yes. Well, my memory's going these days. Let's see. Bolt one of you, and then the guys could... Actually, technically I don't need to do that because you haven't do enough damage. And we're running out of MP anyway. Anyway, I was in high school. I think it was in sophomore year, and they were doing like a special trip for students who wanted to go in my science class. It was like a marine biology trip to, I think it was to Galveston actually. Weirdly enough, I was the only person in my class who actually went. I had to, and it was awkward because when I went to, man, more split groups. Of course, we're running out of should be enough to finish them off. I was the only one who went out of my class, so it was a little awkward because all the other people were from other schools, and so it was like, you know, and I was never a very social kid, even with people in my own class, so it was always awkward trying to interact with those people, and I really kept to myself most of the time. Oh, Jerin gained oh wow, it's a pretty good stat boost overall. There was like one lady I became, well, I don't know if I'd say friends with. I was never a very big friend guy. Like I said, I have actually, I don't even know if I really call them friends, to tell you the truth. Not that it's not that I'm mean to my friends, it's just, I can tend to keep to myself, and even then, I don't know. I'm a very weird guy when it comes to social interactions. I'm trying to be better about it, but, it is, I'm just such a homebody or introvert. I just really, really like keeping to myself. it's hard to explain to people who are extroverts how to explain like when you feel the way you do when it comes to dealing with people, because you deal with people so much and then you get like really tired. Oh, there's the other town. You just get tired like when you deal with people for too long. But anyway, find the town of Sirangal or whatever. Well, anyway, this is the let's see. But I don't want to go here yet, so. And then there's a town up here I want to go to. Alright, let's see, more killer eels. Probably rest here because I'm almost out of MP. Alright, here we find ourselves at Forfeit Island. Yeah, remember when they talked about this a long time ago? The island where you can sell old equipment, or you find old equipment too. And yeah, it has the shop music here while we're doing this. So, all right. Anyway, okay. So if we go up here, we get some unique music. I think this is. I could be wrong, but I think this is the only time in the game where you hear this music. There might be one other time, but I'm a king who's wild about rare things. Sometimes I sneak out incognito. Hey, that's a secret. That's a secret to everyone. Yeah, no trust there. But and this unique sprite. This guy looks familiar. Welcome to the House of Magic. I bet you don't have a long nail or a straw doll. If you bring him both of those items, he gives you a gloom. It's not a gloom arrow. It's like a gloom spell or something like that. It's one of those things that can. I think it's an insta kill ability. I'll have to look that up again. I don't really use those types of arrows and stuff like that. So, anyway, if we go up here, we can grab this Silver Mind Ring. What this does is it raises your intelligence. I tend not to equip it because even though it's a straight stat booster, I find yeah, because it raises your magic resistance by 10 and your intelligence by 30. But the thing is, the flame ring or blast ring or flash ring, they tend to, for what I need, tends to do more damage than the straight intelligence boost that gives. But it's not a bad item. I just don't use it too often. Anyway, here we sell only the best. Even if they're forfeit, the very best, I tell you. Is that true? But yeah, they sell some equipment. This place basically has equipment from almost all places in the game that you can run. Well, not all the items, but quite a few items can be gotten here. Anyway, let me just go back inside. Yeah, let's go and shop at this place. Welcome to Island Forfeit. Enjoy it. Well, I don't want to actually shop here. We sell forfeit goods from here and there, all over. Only forfeit goods. Only forfeit? What's to forfeit in this case? I wonder if they sell any dresses for Forbidden. Yep, they sure do. It's so strange that something I sold would end up here. It is a weird concept. I don't think any game's ever done that since. I kind of like the idea of welcome. Yeah, he just sells basic gear for the ladies there. Nothing we really need. I don't think any game's ever done that since. A place where you could buy old stuff that you sold by accident or whatever. I know there's some games that give you a chance to, like, if you drop an important item or sell an important item, even though you shouldn't be able to get rid of it, there's a shop in some games where you can grab just the important items. But in this game, it's any item you've ever sold. So if you sold the Elven Bow by accident or the Blast Ring, you can come back and buy it again. Have you been to the shop at the end of the second floor? No. It's a great shop. I know you'll love it. Are you sure about that? You'll end up buying if you don't need anything. Oh, I've never done that before. Most of these items came from Lid. Take your chance to look around. Yeah, you can buy potions here, gourds, dragon arrows. Dragon arrows do a lot of damage to dragon types, which is very rare in this case. You can also buy gloom arrows. Stun arrows have a chance to stun enemies. Puzzle arrows can confuse people, sleep. Even though at this point I don't use item weapons anymore, but you can buy floats, which I have the spell and it only costs like 2 MP. No reason to buy them. Smoke balls if you need them. Yeah, but anyway, let's grab some items here. High magic and a high potion. I don't think it really matters which one you buy. There's the item shop again, or weapon shop, sorry, but we already know about those. Alright, let's go upstairs. That shop is weird. You'll buy something if you don't want to. I doubt it. There's not a salesman alive that can make me buy something I don't want. I can't believe you fall for such a cheap trick, man. How ridiculous! So many shops is great. I don't like shopping in real life. Why would I want to shop here? This is a customers only shop. We have items sold long ago. Yeah, this is the shop I was talking about, where it's every single item you've ever sold in the game ends up here. So yeah, see, there's the luck blade we sold earlier. Just everything. Like I said, yeah, it's not very well. Well, it's organized by type. At least there's that. But yeah, you can buy the stuffed bears, everything like that. Diamond ring. I don't know why we want to buy that again, but say, yeah, I just like the idea of being able to come back and buy old items, even if you don't really need to. I'd really only buy the stuff that's like unique to that you only get once, like blast ring or something. If you accidentally sell one of your rings or ghost ring or whatever. So, this coffee shop. What's in here? Oh, hello. Hello, I'm Anna. How do you do? I'm Lufia. Shall we go in? Oh, okay. Oh, hi, ladies. Oh, please buy a lot for me, please. Please buy something. I'll be so disappointed. Hello, please look around. Well, that's goblet, ear tip, empty bottle, gown. Oh, I don't need any of this stuff, but I will steal some stuff. Found a gown there. And a ribbon. All right, let's get out of here. I don't need to buy anything. That stuff's pointless anyway. What the? Hey, what's going on? It's sorry of you not to buy anything. Anna's gonna cry. I'm sure we have something to buy. Please have another look. I don't want to buy stuff. What are you doing? I don't want to buy anything. Let me get out of here. What the? Yeah, you have to buy something. They force you to. So, yeah, you have to buy something. Luckily, it can be just anything. It's not that expensive. It's just funny. I'll buy an empty bottle, whatever. All right. Thanks for your purchase. Say thank you, Anne Lillian. Oh, cutscene. Thank you so very much. Please come again. Ooh. Well, we get, okay, the lovely ladies are kissing me. Okay, maybe I would shop here regular. Yes, I think I will come again. Definitely. Don't be ridiculous. We'll never come back here. Is Lufia jealous? I'll say after, I'm not with Val. That's not what I meant. What are you saying? Such anger will cause me because, you know, I'm not anywhere near that old, I'll have you know. But yeah, so it's just a little cutscene of Lufia being jealous and Jerin also being trying to get in on that. So yeah, those ladies will keep bugging you, tell you about it. Happens every single time you go into the shop. So if you don't want to buy anything, don't go in there. But it's only 2 gold at the cheapest. So all right. Okay, so let me teleport to Shoshay now. That's gonna be the closest to where I want to go. Okay, so I want to heal up since I've been casting magic and all that. Where's the inn? Yeah, it's over here. 40 gold. I mean, yeah, I could teleport to another spot and then teleport back here, but this is going to be the closest where I want to go. So now where we're going to go here is we had to go here eventually, but the reason I'm going to go here now is because you miss out on an item if you go further in the plot. If you go to Baku, this changes out the inventory of the item. So, let's see, I think it's right. Let's see, I need to go. I'm trying to remember the exact. I'm trying to remember the exact spot of the. Oh, wait, let me beat these eels here. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes where I exactly need to turn. Because there's I think it's like about, I think it's like here-ish, I think. Oh, well, I should have to fight these guys. I have to actually physically fight? Say it ain't so. Ow. Although I probably should buy the carbon stuff by the get here, because this area will hit me a little nastily, but I think we should be fine. Okay. Oh, not quite. There we go. And Luffy can physically attack sometimes. Okay, I want to head this way for a bit. I think I just want to keep going left. Yeah, here it is, the shrine here. I want to unlock this. This is that one shrine from before. It gives you the free heal. I just came here to unlock it, but... And obviously the guy tells you where to go if you've lost track. I protect the world from here. He'll be back again soon, but for now, find Cooper. You need him. I'll give you part of my power for the next battle. Close your eyes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, he just gives you healing every time, free heals. Well, though with the warp spell, there's almost no reason to use this place except for free healing, but whatever. Anyway, okay, I want to head over to this tower that's over here. Now we got some Axonites. Yeah, we fought these guys before already, so actually probably. Actually, can I flame them? Oh yeah, I forgot they have the bang spell. I guess I could have cut this part out. I'll probably start doing that here. Yeah, I know these guys aren't weak to fire. I was just trying to remember if I could do enough damage to them to... Although I probably shouldn't be using flame just because we're going to be going through that tower, which is going to use up a lot of our MP. So... yeah, we'll keep fighting these guys. Why not? I think we do enough damage here. Yeah, this is all the enemies we fought in the dungeon, the treasure dungeon or whatever it was. They're gonna pop up here. So we fought in these guys already, but yeah, when we go in the tower, I actually will start cutting battles because they're gonna take longer. And ooh, Aguro gained a level. Ah, weak sauce. Does anyone say that anymore? Am I old? No, it's the children who are wrong. No, well, I don't know if I call them wrong per se. Actually, you know what? Children are wrong. I say that to my nieces and nephews all the time. They're wrong. Because, you know, I'm the old generation. We gotta make fun of the younger generation until they over supersede us. Oh, Lufia gained a level. Pretty good level. She gains the boost spell. That heals everyone for a small amount of AFP. And more of you guys. Just flash you. Flashy thingy you. Right. I forgot the weak to lightning. Too bad lightning is only single targeting. Man, if only Flash was like multi-targeting. Ooh boy. But that's what Blast is for. Nuts. Smack it, Lufia. Ah, you don't know no damage. Okay. Anyway, Vol gained a level. Nice. Ooh, he gains a champion spell. That heals all MP for a reasonable cost. 8 MP, but yeah, heals everyone completely, so... And we find ourselves at the Tower of Light. We're supposed to come here later, but I want to get the treasure and get a very specific item while we're here. Because you could lose out on this item eventually. Oh, we got Mad Lilies. These are upgrade to the Trap Lilies, I believe it was. They have the same type of abilities. There's just more of a... They're just a higher level. Mad Lilies have 300 HP, no type, weak to fire, resistant or no resistances, 340 gold, 115, or sorry, 340 experience, 115 gold. Let's see. Well, just attack with them because they're weak to fire. Probably could have defended, I guess. Aren't you supposed to go first, Jerin? Wait. Now, like I said, I'll show the enemy. Oh, ah! Okay. Well, having the carbo plate probably would have helped there, but I probably could have bought it at this point too. Oh, well, I'll do that off screen. Oh, no reason to cast well, yeah, we'll go and cast champion. But yeah, that heals you completely. So, all right, here we get X potion. Awesome. Oh, we got a new enemy here. Terror Quins. Yeah, just upgrade to those one guys from before. Forgot their name already. Terror Quins have 120 HP, no types, no strengths or weaknesses. They can drop X potions, 360 experience, 165 gold. Yeah, we'll fight these guys. Bolt you in the face. Should have enough to be able to finish these guys. Ooh, tentacled. Yeah, I got poison, so we'll have to heal that later. Do I have any? I think I still have antidotes. I bought quite a few. I thought I could do enough damage with that. Yeah, these guys have a bit of a defensive buff up because we had the Grand Blade for Aguro. Should be fine. Yeah, these guys are going to hit a little hard, so... I don't know. Yeah, I think... Well, that's why I bought a bunch of antidotes, just in case I get smacked or whatever. Also, make sure you have stone cures, because this place has stone cures as well. Anyway, got an X potion here. Yeah, this place is going to be starting to smack us pretty hard, so I have to be kind of careful here. Especially for the ladies. So, oh well. Alright, here we get a stone cure. Yeah, we'll probably end up having to use it. And I'm getting an X potion for those Terror Quins. Nice. Alright, I got a power potion here. HP wise. Girl and Vol are definitely going to start getting pretty good, Hero. We're going to start getting pretty good HP gains after a bit, so we're going to start giving power potions to either Lufia or Jerin, because like I said, they're going to be able to get quite a bit. Oh, we got a new enemy here, werewolves. Yeah, they got definitely a bad case of lycanthropy here. They're basically powered up versions of the Mad Wolves from way earlier. Is it just me, or do the werewolves kind of look like bears more than actual wolves? Well, anyway, werewolves have 160 HP, no elementals types, no type, no weakness, but they are resistant to ice. 410 experience, 65 gold. Yeah, going to flashy thingy them, and then yeah, I'll just hit them hit with that. Nothing too dangerous or nasty. I think there's like one more enemy in this place I haven't fought yet. Ow! Oh, come on, man! Really? Out of all the characters, you go for her? Fine. Good thing I have a bunch of revives. Okay, well, never mind. Ow. That's always the weirdest thing when they target a very specific character. Like, dude, you have like a ton of people here. Go after the ones at the front. I don't know. It is definitely random. That's for sure. Sometimes. I mean, they tend to target the front spell. Okay, spell potion. Need. Well, I mean, obviously. Yeah, we'll give it. I said give it to Val just because, or Hero because of I should do I want to give it to? Yeah, we'll give it to him. So, man, these guys are hitting hard. Nailing to me. So, all right, one more item, and then let's get out of here. All right, let's get an H-bomb there, and then get up out of here. Man, stop hitting me, please. Jeez. Yeah, we only need a stronger. Well, I probably should have used a champion. Oh well. All right, let's go on to the next section. Let's see. I want to go left, I believe. And then let's see. I think I want to go down. Yeah. Get this back to the front. Oh boy. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. Well, that's weird. Why is there an empty spot here? Well, that's weird. Anyway, I almost got killed again. Jiminy Christmas game. Calm down. But anyway, we want to fall down here. Yeah, you wouldn't notice that, would you? Anyway, we got an undead ring. It helps against the undead types. And then we're going to fall back here. Yeah, so. Oh, well. All right, let's go this way this time. So I want to go down this way now. Oh, we got the final enemy here, the Zoosters. Yeah, I think that's the final enemy of this place. Zoosters, they have basically a zooped up version of the rooster things. They're flying type. They have 160 experience, or sorry, 160 HP. No types or strengths or weaknesses. 335 gold. 335 experience, 65 gold, and they can drop stone cures. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys don't give a lot of cash like their counterparts. Maybe it's relative to where we are at anyway, so. Is it just me or are their eyes reddish? Like they've been up all night and they, having a hangover or something like that. Oh man, I've been cock-a-doodle-doodling all day long and I'm really sick of it, man. Why do I have to do it, man? Is it a living? I guess it is a living. I don't know about that. All right. Whew. Well, I mean, they're not too bad. Some enemies aren't too bad here, but another empty spot. What? Ah! Alright, let's grab that. Man, luckily those Zoosters don't do a lot of damage. Anyway, we get a sea ring here, so yeah, now you can fight the sea creatures if you want to, but I don't really find it necessary to equip it. Anyway, drop down again. Yep. Yeah, like I said, a lot of those sea types are very situational, so it really depends. Like the Ghost Cave, for example, because that was required, so you knew to, you knew that, like, well, I guess with sea, if you're going to be on the sea, you could do that. But the thing is, with the sea, with the Ghost Cave, I don't know, that just seemed to be, at the time of our levels, that was the most useful one. Anyway, it's locked. How do you unlock that thing? I don't know. Well, much later. But, alright. Yeah, it's for much later in the game, and then at some point we get really powerful that I'd rather equip like a magic ring or something like that on him and go to town that way. But like I said, it's up to you, and depending on your strengths or levels. It's just when you get to certain items at certain points, it's almost kind of like silly to do that. Anyway, here we get another stone cure. It's because of the Zoosters can all turn you to stone here. That's why there's so many here. So, but hopefully you have a few from last time while we were here. So, all right, we'll go down. All right, keep going. Yeah, this tower's a little bit long for what it is. So. But, God, those Mad Lilies really hit hard, especially when they go after Jerin. Why? Why would you do that? She's just an innocent elf girl. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I completely forgot that there's a... I'll just show this. Now, I completely forgot that there's pitfalls here. Whoops. Yeah, I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker, my friend. Ah, and of course you're all gonna bang me. That's not vulgar at all. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about the pitfalls there. Yeah, that's how they get you. You just walk into the room, you want to go straight forward, and then you're like, bam. Alright, let me make my way back up there. Let's see, where was that again? How much is boost? That's a bit costly. That works for what it is. Let's see. I need to go up. Now we go back up this way now. Nah, I can't believe I fell for that. Oh well, what can you do? Yeah, it's like, even though I know quite a bit about this game, I don't know. Let's see. I sometimes will forget small details. That's the problem with trying to keep all this information in my brain. No, it's just getting older and stuff like that, and I tend to forget stuff more often, unfortunately. At least the game reminds you where it is. You know, getting X magic. At least we're getting quite a few X potions if I need to use those instead of my healing, so. Alright. Oh boy. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, it's just an age thing. Sometimes I forget, like, certain details and all that. And it kind of sucks, really. You know, I'm not saying I had to mind it like a trap when I was a kid, but, you know, I definitely don't have... Oh, well, I wasn't going to show this off, but... Oh, well, whatever. I was going to cut it, but... Yeah, I was talking in the middle of it. Might as well leave it in. Usually, like, the battles that, like, aren't... are, like, mixed like this, I tend to cut those out. Just because, you know, it's easier just to edit in ones where I just cast flame or something like that on everyone. Or I can be in pretty quickly. I guess I could cast flame again. Ow. Yeah, Lufia gained a level. Nice. Let's see. More antidotes. Antidote! And we got a revive here. Yeah, a lot of times you'll get some, like, unnecessary treasure or whatever. Yeah, I'll show this off on it. I said I don't want to edit out every single battle. And like I said, these aren't super difficult. Yeah, unfortunately, we're still, even with me buying all the stuff I have, we're still getting hit pretty heavily from these guys. Well, it's mainly because they're going after the girls, so. Ooh, girl, yeah. Getting those HP bumps, man. 12 HP per go. Yeah, let's make it up here. And then I want to go down this way. Yeah, we're almost at the tippy top of this place, so. Let's see, yeah. Vol gained a level from that battle, or Hero gained a level from that battle. Not bad. Experience drop. I think Stronger's still good enough. Yeah, those Mad Lilies keep trying to smack Jerin. As if they get a crit, you're doing like a ton of damage there, so. Alright, let's see. I want to go up this way now. Yeah, this dungeon is, as you can see, quite long indeed, so. Oh wait, no, I don't want to go in here yet. Never mind, I want to grab that treasure. Almost forgot. Almost forgot about the treasure. I think I missed a treasure on one of the islands from earlier. At least I think I did. I think it was like a power potion I missed somewhere. Yeah, well, I'll look through my notes again, because I could swear Lufia got turned to stone there. Ouch. Oh, actually, don't I have the stone spell? I mean, I could use it. Maybe I should use the stone cure. Nah. Whatever. I have X magics if I really come down to it. I'm like all used to just casting spells to fix all my problems, so. Isn't it just like real life? If we could have magic, we would be casting it all day long. I would. If I had magic, I would do it all the time. I mean, wouldn't you? I don't know. I'm just thinking that's what I would do. It may make your life easier. It's like technology, except magic form. Alright, so for this treasure chest, make sure to grab it from the side. Alright, we get a miracle here, and then we want to drop down. Okay. Let's see. I want to go this way. Yeah, let's go back to the... I really wish Jerin had better defense. Every time she gets hit, it's like almost like 100 damage every time. But, you know, she's just a poor elf girl. What can you expect from her? Nothing! Anyway, alright. So I want to go up here. Almost got most of the treasure. Yeah, it's definitely using all my resources, that's for sure. Well, I mean, that makes a good dungeon if it's making you use up your resources. So. Oh, no wait, hold on. I think I skipped a room by accident. Let's see. Well, I mean, I have to go here eventually, but I missed out on a room. Sorry. I need to go back, so. Yeah. Whoops. I was like, I'll just do the room next to it. No, I'd rather go. Oh, here's the. I forgot I was supposed to go from the top. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, here we get the gloom voices. That's that was an item if you bring that guy the long pin and it's a arrow that you can use. You know that one guy from Forfeit Island. Yeah, I was supposed to go from the top. Whoops. Yeah, fall. See, I told you. Yeah, good thing we have champion, so we can just heal all this damage. So we get hero there. All right, we're almost at the top of this place. We're not done with the treasure, but we're at the top of this place. And if you come here before going to Baku, you get the Almighty Might Helmet, the best helmet in the game, bar none. Let me show you. And the weird thing about this is that Jerin can equip it. So yeah, we're gonna let her equip it because the guys can get decent equipment overall, but she can get. And what does this give us? Holy crap! Look at that! High magic resistance, high intelligence boost, and high defense. Yes. And the thing is, if you go to Baku, you set up a chain of events that changes what's inside this treasure chest, and you miss out on the item permanently. I don't know if there's I think there's other ways to get the Might Helmet, if I remember correctly, from like random drops. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check that, but I might be wrong on that. I might be thinking of another item. But anyway, yeah, this item is give it to Jerin because she's the only. Well, I mean, the guys can equip it, but like I said, the guys can kind of take the hits. She can't. So yeah, that's why I went here so early, so Jerin can finally, well, not tank, but can take a few hits before I had to heal her. So, ha! Well, they attacked her anyway. Yeah, that would have done like, was it 80 damage to him originally, or 80 damage to her originally? So, yeah, so this helps her a lot. Oh yeah, I need to heal Aguro. I didn't realize it was so low, but yeah, this helmet's amazing. I love it. Oh, well, they're about to kill Aguro. Because all the enemies decide to attack him all of a sudden. Yeah, she doesn't have. Now let's just. Maybe we'll finish him off before then. There we go. I was just so. Oh, Jerin get a little. I was just. Oh, we learned the dead spell. Despite what it means, you bring people back from the dead, not turn them into dead. So yeah, brought back to life. Now we don't need revives if we don't want to anymore. But I'll probably still use revives. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, now Jerin can at least take a few smacks before we're done here, so nice. And her, obviously, magic will go up in strength too because it'll raise her intelligence. I said you could give it to the guys, but guys, the only person to take advantage of that would be Aguro with his lack of magic defense, but that would be it. But still, like I said, he has the HP to suck that up, so I think we're almost done with this place. Man, good thing I gave Jerin the helmet because everyone under the sun wants to attack her now for some reason. What'd she ever do to you? Nothing. That's what. Okay, now we want to go in this room with it. Yeah, good thing we're almost done with this place because, yeah, this place is starting to drain my resources. I'm almost out of MP. Alright, so this room has another case of fall through the floor-itis. So, anyway, here we get a power gourd. Yeah, not really worth it, but whatever. But I mean, we're here for the drop 4 mechanic, so just gotta. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, if you attack it from the up, you fall down. Let's see. Then there's one here. And yeah, there's the final bits of treasures. So we get a large shield, a great axe, plate cap, a cap. I might as well show this off since I was gonna cut it out, but I started talking in the middle of it, so. Yeah, I think the first time I played the game, I was like, oh, the dead spell, can I, like, you know, cast instant death on enemies? So I'm like, nope. Because then you read the spell, but I'm glad the game lets you read the spell. There's some RPGs that don't let you read spells. I figured out, like, was it Phantasy Star or whatever? Because it has different naming conventions from standard RPGs, so you're like, what does this do? Anyway, I also find the silver robe here, so. Alright, I want to give that great axe to Vauldemare, our hero. Look at that. Oh, well, it's a decent upgrade, I guess. And then we don't need those. We can sell those large shields because I already bought the carbo plates for everyone. And I think the silver robe's weaker than what we got. I think, yeah, it's weaker. So, really just here for that item there specifically. So, all right, let's fall back down. All right, and we can't escape from this place, so we'll have to leave manually. I don't know why we can't escape, but you know. And just smack. We're almost out of here, so yeah. Thank goodness. Everyone just, like I said, everyone just wants to attack Jerin for some weird reason. I guess people just really hate elves. Maybe they're dwarvish in nature. I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get out of this tower and I'm gonna head back to the Shy Lab number 3. But what awaits us in the town of Baku? What can Cooper tell us? Are we gonna have to go on multiple quests just to find this guy? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.